Alright. Just getting everything set up. We're not going to do anything significant until 5 o'clock hits. I'm just going to run around the city. Oh. I say that and then I walk straight into a cutscene. I didn't know this was here. But nice job, me. Okay. Give me just a moment. No. Ah! No! You know what? I know how to do this. We're just gonna reload our save. Whoops! I just wanted to walk around. Here, we'll go into the Orbital shop. And we'll see what they have. Let's see. We can't afford any wind stuff, though we really want it. Absolutely, we'll take action 2, cast 2, EP 2. Seal. I'm not an idiot, I promise. God, that was embarrassing. Alright. So if we can get 842. Let's see. 6. We'll move Eagle Eye onto Estelle. Oof. I don't want to get rid of anything that she has. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. We're gonna have a better healer soon. Anyway, welcome back to The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky. Now we'll go down here properly. This way is the park, built to commemorate the end of the 100 Days War. Okay, I have a question for everyone. As you know, you'll be right in front of the Royal Palace if you cross the Robine River. That's where the ships of the Imperial Navy were defeated during the 100 Days War. How is it done? I know! Go ahead. Ha! I've got it! It's too easy! They use the cannons that are all over Iran City, right? Not quite. There certainly is plenty of artillery here, but we still can't withstand a heavy Imperial attack on that alone. I'll give you a hint. They employed a much more dynamic method. I know! And go. And go. What's the answer, miss? They lowered the Langland Bridge. Oh, so sorry. That's incorrect. Power to the city has been knocked out at the time, so the bridge was stuck in a raised position. Here's the answer. Many old and decommissioned ships were sent from upriver to be detonated and sunk. Since the mouth of the river is so shallow, the Imperial ships couldn't break through. Wow, that's cool, but it seems a little bit much. Extreme, if you ask me. Well, we're done for the day now, so you're free to do as you wish for a while. Please have fun until it's time. Yeah, a little bit of trivia for you. They just, during the 100 Days War, to keep the Imperial Navy out, they just clogged the river. I brought my father and daughter here to Rouen. Fortunately, everyone's been going and getting along very well. There's also a little tour group here. We're not going to do much with them yet. Let's see. We're going to go into the shop. Nothing here we particularly need. Oh, actually, let me double check. Did you have any food items? Nope, just ingredients. There's the landing port. Up here we have the hotel. No, the chapel, sorry. And then just random houses and the weapons shop that we visited earlier. So, let's head into the Bracers Guild and get registered. Sorry, also taking a look at something. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Huh? Where's the receptionist? Oh, hello there. Can I help you? Jean is currently in a meeting with a guest on the second floor. I'm sorry for the inconvenience, but is there something I can do? Something I can help you with? Well, we're not here as customers or anything. Oh, the emblems. I see. So we're in the same business then. My name is Karna. I work here at the Rouen branch. Are you new in town? I don't recognize you. Yep, I'm Estelle, Junior Bracer. Same goes for me. I'm Joshua. It's a pleasure to meet you. Estelle and Joshua. That's right. You're the new kids from Roland, then. You two were involved in some big to-do with Scheherazade and Bose, weren't you? Well, I don't know if I'd put it quite like that. Were you expecting us? Yes, Jean told me about some promising up-and-comers. But I'm afraid you can't change assignments until he's available. Why not go sightseeing to kill some time until then? I suppose so. It beats sitting around and waiting. Totally with you. Oh yeah. Would you like to hang out with us a little longer? We only just met, and I'd hate to part so suddenly. Ah, certainly. So long as I won't be a bother or get in your way. Woohoo! That settles it then. We'll go take in the sights of Rouen. And then we'll come back in a little bit. Sure, have fun. Alright. So let's cross the bridge. It is a long bridge. Wow. Whoa. This is a Langland Bridge? Sure is huge. It's gotta be twice as big as the Verte Bridge. It was built more than 40 years ago. Before then, people used to have to take a ferry from one shore to the other. Why didn't they build a bridge sooner? The Robine River is the only body of water linking the lake to the ocean. Ships have to be able to reach Grancel, don't they? Very astute. It wasn't possible to build the bridge until after the Orbital Revolution, 50 years ago. I get it. Orbit power, right? But it almost looks like it just popped up out of nowhere. The drawbridge is raised 3 times a day. The next time should be sometime this evening, I think. Cool! We need to see that. Agreed. Then let's see. We got the Aqua Rosa bar. We want to come over here. Eat a salubrious oatmeal. Salabrious oatmeal. And buy some wine steamed egg. Hold on. Man. Alright. Sorry guys, I will be right back. Trouble living with family? You gotta deal with them not listening. Alright. Makes sense. I actually keep forgetting it's Valentine's Day because I am a lonely bastard. Well, thank you for increasing the numbers by tuning in at least, Anthony. Let's see. Thank you, thank you. And to everyone here as well, because I know Anthony's not the only one here. Let's see. This place isn't important yet, but we'll be coming back here. Man, there sure are a lot of big buildings around here. That's because this is the warehouse district. Cargo from foreign countries is kept here for safekeeping. I see. Kind of depressing place, though. Seems really lonely and desolate. Well, since the advent of airships, not much cargo is transported by sea anymore. So these warehouses don't get a lot of shipment these days. Yeah, that makes sense. Looks like some of the warehouses are abandoned, too. They're, abandoned. Yes. This is totally correct. And not fictitious. What's a bunch of little kids doing here? Hey, this place is off limits. Brats, this ain't getting in, so scram. We never even said we wanted to come in. But mister, why do you look so nervous? You can tell? But never mind, you're not allowed here. Just go already. I think we may need to handle this one with some care. Well, he's sure acting strange. I wonder what's up with him. Let's see, can we see the window in the back? Nope, because there's no window in the back. Hold it, you lot. Who? Us? Well, well, must be our lucky day. Not too many women folk come around these parts. You're a real sight for sore eyes. What business have you here? Haha. Oh, this and that. We've been here for quite a while, actually. You honey's got some spare time. How about you entertain us, huh? Are you seriously trying to pick up girls in an empty old warehouse lot? Sorry, but we have plans already. You know, places to go, things to see. So yeah, not interested. Feel free to go away now. Oh, check you out. I like tough women. I take all the abuse you can dish. If your goal is to creep me out, not even more, consider your mission accomplished. Hey, you know, if you ladies are playing tourists, maybe we could show you around, huh? You can dish that little kid with you, and we'll have some real fun. Hey now, who are you calling a little kid? Folks like you who couldn't take on Joshua if you... It's okay, Estelle. It doesn't bother me. What good is getting angry gonna do? But... you holding back for our sake, kid? How sweet. Where does this brat get off hanging around with two hotties? I think he needs a little lesson how unfair life can be, don't you think? Just a second. Please stop. If my presence has somehow offended you, then I apologize. But if you lay a finger on the ladies, I'll make certain you regret it. What? Just who do you think you are? He's just bluffing. I get that you want to look all cool in front of the ladies. But you're about to experience a world of pain. What do you think you're doing? What do you think? God. Hold on, I need to get his voice right. What do you think you're doing? Oh, great. Another nuisance. I can't believe you guys would... Let's start again with this delinquency. You're old enough to know better. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Shut up! What do you care for what we do? You're just one of the mayor's yes-men. How dare you denigrate my work? How dare you indeed? Gilbert's a valuable member of my staff. Dalmore? Ah! Oh, who's that? He's way too well-dressed to be... well-dressed for this part of town. That's Dalmore, the mayor of Rouen. The younger one is Gilbert, his private secretary, I think. Rouen has always been a free city. I have no intention of lodging a complaint about your manner of speech, or your attire. But bothering outsiders, who may be paying guests, is not permissible. Stuff it, old man. You think you're such a big shot? We ain't interested in the thing you have to say. How dare you speak to the mayor in such a fashion? How would you like for us to report you to the Bracer Guild again? Bracer Schmacer. Always hiding behind them. Can't you do anything on your own? Besides, it's not like the Bracers would get here right away. We'd have plenty of time to enjoy the altercation. And then we'd be gone without a trace before anyone was the wiser. Hate to ruin your masterful plan, but, I'm afraid we're already here. Wait, what? Man, you mean you still haven't noticed the badges? Maybe you guys need glasses or something. Ah, crap. You guys are bracers? So wait, this little punk you're with is also a bracer, yes. What do we do now? I can't believe that little squirt is actually a bracer. They're actually worried. Even if they are bracers, it's just a couple of girls and some kid. Dumbass, can't judge a book by its cover, you know. You remember what happened the last time we took on a chick bracer? Even with three people, she wiped the floor with us. Going up against two bracers, even if they do look like pipsqueaks, is totally not a good idea. Okay, we're gonna let you off the hook. For now. If we see you again, though, you'll be in for some real pain. Catch you later. This won't come up yet for a good while, but they have more interaction with bracers than they really know what to do with. We've already met one of the people that they interact with quite commonly, and who kicks their ass quite commonly. Jeez, now those were punks. I mean, could they be any more stereotypical? No harm done. And don't we have somewhere we need to be? I must apologize. I loathe when our city's guests are bothered. forgive my lack of an introduction as well. I am Dalmor, Mayor of Rouen. And this is my steward, Gilbert. A pleasure, I'm sure. You are bracers, are you not? Yep, I'm Estelle, from Relent. And I'm Joshua, also from Relent. Jean did mention some promising new faces soon to arrive. Might he have been referring to you, perchance? Well, I don't know about the promising part, but yeah, I think he meant us. We came to Rouen in search of work, actually. Ah, how delightful. We've had some hard times of late, you see, so any help we can get is simply wonderful. I'm sure your presence here will be a great boon to us. Hard times? What do you mean? Well, Jean would be the best one and the best able to supply the details. As an aside, is that a campus uniform I spy, young lady? Yes, sir. I'm Chloe Renz. I'm a second-year student at the Royal Academy. It's a pleasure to meet you. Charmed. Dean Collins is a friend of mine, actually. Didn't you graduate from the Royal Academy yourself, Gilbert? Yes, sir. You said your name was Chloe. I've heard a great deal about you. You ran against Jill for head of the student council, right? You must be proud to have been a contender as a junior. Oh, you flatter me, sir. Ha ha ha. I'm looking forward to the campus festival. I trust you'll be giving your all to help make it a memorable one, no? Yes, sir. I absolutely will. Well, I think we'd best be going. If those ravens start making trouble again, feel free to drop by and let me know. It is my duty as Mayor of Rouen to ensure that these streets are safe for tourists and residents alike. Lorf. Well, he was certainly a dignified one. Yes, indeed. His manner and actions were perfectly suited to the mayor of a city. Ostelmore is made up of a long line of well-bred aristocrats. Though we no longer have real nobles, he's about as close as one gets. Wow, it's like he's from a totally different world. On the other hand, though, you still have all the lowlifes, like those guys who tried hitting on us. Yes, that was quite unsettling. I'm very sorry for leading you to such a place unprepared. No need to apologize. It's not like we sought them out or anything. We probably should keep our distance from in the back end of the warehouse district, though, to avoid any further altercations. Well, I don't like it being restricted like that, but whatever. So we're going to take a quick look around. We're not going to go south yet. Let's see. Oh, we actually want to go to one more place before we go back to the Bracer Guild. We actually want to go into Hotel Blanche. Trying to remember where this thing that we're looking for is. Or is it not in there? I need to find this place. Because we have more food items to get. is this place? Oh, there we go. The bar and casino. We want Azalea Rose. And actually, yeah, we're gonna buy 10 extra of them too. No, we didn't want to go out there, we wanted to go up. Okay, we can't actually do anything up here until the second game. Or at least not gamble. So, for now, let's drop a save down, just in case. And we'll go into the Bracer Guild. Come on in! Welcome to the Bracer Guild. Hmm? Oh, Miss Rins! Good afternoon, Jean. Are you here for another extermination request? Ah, I know. Security's being tightened for the campus festival. No, but I'm sure we'll be here for that at some point. Today, I'm just visiting with Estelle and Joshua. Oh, I see. So they're civilians, are they? I suppose I should have known by their lack of student attire. Wait, those emblems. Pleased to meet you. I'm Estelle, Junior Bracer. And I'm Joshua, also a Junior Bracer. Oh, so you're Estelle and Joshua. Wow. It's so good that you're here. We've been waiting for you ever since we got word from the Bose branch. Ah, Old Man Legrand must have sent word of us. We'll have to thank him. My name's Jean. I'm the receptionist for the Rouen branch. Yeah. I'll be supervising you two, as well as providing various types of support. It's a pleasure to meet you both. Meet the both of you. Pleasure's all ours. Indeed. It's good to meet you, sir. Haha, I have high hopes for you two. After all, you were the ones who so magnificently handled the Sky Bandit incident. Sky Bandits? You mean the incident in Bose? I read about it in the latest liberal news. Did you guys really sort that whole mess out? Well, we just helped a little. It was the Royal Army that really did the work of apprehending them. Don't be so modest. Legrand had nothing but praise for you. Now, to change your assignment, I need you to sign the appropriate forms. Let's go ahead and take care of that now. Okay. Might as well get it out of the way. Alright, the two of you are now part of the Rouen branch. Welcome aboard. We've been so busy, you couldn't have picked a better time to come. Ha ha ha, now you can't get away. Why do I feel like I just signed my life away? It looks like you're short-handed, as we heard some time ago. Is something in particular going on? I wouldn't say that exactly. We were expecting a member of the royal family to visit, though. A member of the royal family? A member of the royal family? Wow. You aren't talking about the Queen, are you? Hahaha, no, of course not. I just know it's someone of royal blood. I've heard that he or she will be giving Rouen a thorough inspection, though. Huh. That's kind of cool. But why would that cause you to be short-staffed? Because it's a member of the royal family. If even one thing is out of place, Mayor Dalmore will be worried sick. So most of our staff was requisitioned to help strengthen security. I get it. That's what was being discussed upstairs earlier. Policing the streets, right? Yes. I feel certain that the crew at the harbor will be back in action pretty quickly. I want this city to be hooligan-free during the royal visit. Crew at the harbor? Crew at the harbor? You mean the guys we dealt with earlier? I had a feeling they were up to something. What? Do you know something? Actually... Ah, yes, the warehouse district. That's the turf of a rather unsavory group calling themselves the Ravens. I imagine you encountered some of the young men and their leader there. Huh. I wonder what those Raven characters are up to. They've been fine until recently. Whoever's in charge needs to tighten the leash. The mayor's main concern, though, is that we cover the whole area. That's why we're so short-staffed right now. Thank goodness you two are here. Well, it's nice to feel wanted. I guess that means we've got a lot of helping out to do tomorrow. If anything happens, just say the word and we'll help. I will. Thank you. Wow, it's evening already? Look at that gorgeous sunset. That it is. All the light shines off the streets. I've always loved it too. Ah yes, it's almost time. For what? And now we can't go to the south side, where all the troublemakers hang out. Come on. There we go. I had to let my headset charge a little bit. It really is a masterpiece. How long does it stay up? 30 minutes, I believe. It's raised in the early morning, just before noon, and in the evening, and isn't lowered again until all ships have passed. I see. So when there's usually no foot traffic. Haha, I admit, it's easy for a first-timer to get confused. Oh, that reminds me. What are you guys planning to do about lodging? Well, the second floor of the guild is always an option. Although I could really go for a luxurious hotel. Well then, I think you might want to hurry and get a room. This is tourist season, so they tend to fill up pretty quickly. Alright, no time like the present then. Yeah, let's go. We're actually going to stop back by the Bracer Guild and turn in the quests that we have. And also, double check the board. Let's report these in. Lighthouse Monsters, Seaway Monster, and Crone Pass attacked. That gives us 10 more points. And as you see, we've already reported in all the quests we have. Alright. We're going to go over to the hotel, Hotel Blanche, and talk. Hello, welcome to Hotel Blanche. Do you have a reservation with us? No, but we're hoping that... Do you have any rooms available? Impeccable timing, sir. We just had a cancellation for the room on the top floor. If it pleases you, I can show it to you now. A penthouse? A penthouse, huh? That could be nice. But isn't that going to be expensive? Since it's empty due to a cancellation, I'd be happy to charge you the standard rate. Not to mention, you appear to be bracers. I'd consider it an honor to serve you for all the hard work you do protecting the citizens. Well, when you put it like that, how can we refuse? So yes, we would like the room. As you wish, sir. Yes, sir. Well, that was a stroke of luck, wasn't it? Anyway, I think I'll go back to the campus for the time being. I won't make it back before the dorms are locked up if I don't hurry. Oh, right. You said you could only stay until evening. I hate to see you go, but I understand. Would you like us to escort you back? It's alright. I know the way. Thanks for letting me come with you today. Oh, come on. We should be thanking you. Yeah, we really appreciate you playing tour guide for us. Oh, it's no big deal. And you two are going to be in Rouen for a while, right? If you are, I was hoping you'd come to the campus festival at the end of the week. A festival? Given the Royal Academy's reputation, I'm betting it's more than just balloons and party games. Yes, it's an independent, Academy-sanctioned student celebration. It's a major tradition, really. Okay, now you've got my attention. Would have stage skits and food stands? Would have chocolate-covered palms? Huh, maybe. They really pull out all the stops. Oh yeah, I am so there. I mean, I'd love to join you for the preparations. Now hold on, Estelle. Did you forget how busy we heard the guild is? Man, that again. Still, I guess it can't hurt to take a break on the day of the festival. But until then, we've got work to do. Well, if you'll both pardon me then, I'll see you again soon. Sure. See you later. Be safe. She's such a sweetie. Yet, she's all dignified. If I were a guy, I'd be completely wrapped around her finger. Your painfully obvious illusions aside, she certainly seems to be a genuinely nice, guileless girl. Definitely not like some sneaky sky bandit. Definitely not like some sneaky sky bandit I can mention. Meeting her sure was lucky. We even got a sweet room here thanks to her advice. I'll bet we could even spot at sea with the view we have up there. Haha, you might be right. Well, how about we take our bags up to the room? The penthouse room, you mean? Alright. So, now we go up to our penthouse suite. Wow, it's enormous. And this is just the bedroom. Not only the top floor, but an all-out suite. It would have been just fine with... I would have been just fine with a regular room, though. Well, I think we should enjoy it while we can. Wow, it even has a balcony. Yep, and check out this view. I just hate that we're the only ones who get to enjoy it. I was hoping that Dad would be here. Yeah. I wonder where he is, and what he's doing. Well, well. Isn't this all posh? What was that? Sounded like it came from inside. Oh boy. It's spacious and well-appointed. Yes, I like it. I'll take the room. Please wait a moment, Your Grace. I'm afraid that this room is not vacant. Perhaps you can stay at the mayor's estate, as originally planned. Hush, Philip. I can't even see the water from here. This hotel... from there. This hotel has a much better view, and I can smell the sea air as well. I can even go out on the balcony. Who are you people? Are you thieves? Are you here to kill me? That's a horrible thing to assume about someone. Besides, who are you, old man? You have no right to be in here. How dare you call me old man? Very well. So you are the ones renting this suite? I'm going to be using it as my private room during my stay in Rouen. I suggest you leave. Say what? I don't know what you're talking about. But I don't see any reason we should have to leave. I think we deserve to hear an explanation. Bah! I shouldn't have to deal with you ignorant commoners. Do you not realize who I am? Nope, no clue. All I see is an old man with a weird-looking head. Weird? There's no reason to be rude, Estelle. At least say unique or something a little more positive. Oh, I get it. It's all in how we say it. Fine. Clean out your ears and listen well. My name is Dudan von Osseles. No, Osseles. I am the nephew to Queen Alicia II, and granted the title of Duke by Her Majesty herself. I see your astonishment has robbed you of the ability to speak. But that's to be expected. What more reason do you need to give me the room? Give it the room. You're hilarious, old man. I'm dying here. You're supposed to be the Queen's nephew? Estelle, it's not nice to laugh like that. Maybe he was just telling a joke, you know, to ease attention. You... Please pardon my interruption, but His Grace speaks the truth. Huh? Perhaps I should have been quicker to speak. I am the Duke's personal butler, Philip. He has been under my care since the time of his birth. I assure you that all of this is true, on my honor. The man before you is indeed Duke Dunham, nephew of Her Majesty the Queen. I can't believe it, but never mind the weird, rich-looking guy, but the butler seems legit. I'm suddenly reminded of something Jean told us. He said that royalty would be arriving in Rouen to inspect the city. Will you submit now? I'm next in line to succeed the throne, and you should be honored to give me your room. Such an opportunity is afforded to commoners quite rarely. You've got to be kidding! You may be royalty, but to me, you're just acting like an arrogant old man. Miss, please, you must wait. Huh? Please, hear me out for a moment. Pardon the impertinence, but I would ask you for a favor. Could I persuade you to relinquish the room? Mr. Philip, you'd do that? His Grace is the type of man who will not be swayed once he's begun speaking. I fear this trait may even be due to negligence on my part. So please, please. I guess that's that. I don't want to cause the butler any trouble. You can have the room, and you don't need to pay us. But, it's fine, really. It really is a little too fancy for us. I'll bet looking after that guy's a hassle, but hang in there, okay? Madame, you have my deepest gratitude. Hey, what are you whispering about? Nothing important. Please pardon our intrusion. We will give the room over to you. Ah, you will? Ha ha ha! If only you'd been so humble to begin with. You'd do well to retain that mindset in the future. Oh, what a royal jit. Now, if you'll excuse us. Really? Even if you'd explained your situation to the Duke, he probably still wouldn't have taken no for an answer. I'm really sorry you had to deal with that. It's really no big deal. If anyone's to blame, it's that selfish Duke guy. That said, do you have any other rooms? A regular room would be just fine. Well, I'm afraid we just booked our last room a short while ago. I think we got played for suckers. No need to fret, we are at fault here. I will see to it that arrangements are made for you elsewhere. Yo, what's the deal here? Hey, guys! I haven't seen you since the Sky Bandit hideout. Niall! Good evening. I wouldn't have expected to see you here. Look who's talking. I didn't think you two would show up in Rouen. Anyway, what's up? Got problems? Well... You two get into the damnedest situations. This is not a laughing matter. Yeah, don't get your knickers in a twist. You can stay in my room. Huh? My room has some extra beds. Hey, clerk, concierge or whatever. You don't mind, do you? Not at all, in fact. Not at all. In fact, you'd be helping me immensely. Sounds like a plan, then. The room's on the basement floor. Follow me. Are we okay with this? Well, he offered, so it should be alright. You may want something in return for this, though. Probably something way out of proportion, I'll bet. But I guess we're kind of stuck. Nah, Niall is awesome. Ah, good, you're here. Grab one of the unused beds and make yourselves at home. I appreciate you giving us a place to stay and all, but the gracious host thing is a little much. Oops, sorry, am I acting suspicious? Sorry if I'm acting suspicious. I'm just grateful that you guys helped me nail a great story earlier. I just wanted to pay you back is all. You mean the Sky Bandit article, right? Did it get that much of a reaction? Oh yeah, it was a big hit. Our readers loved that article on Colonel Richard in the Intelligence Division. I get the feeling that we sold more copies because of him than the Sky Bandit incident, to be honest. Huh. Is he really that popular? Rumor has it he's about to get a big medal from Her Majesty. It's getting to be just about all people talk about. I'm actually going to have an exclusive interview with him. That's impressive. Well, he's got the looks and brains to his credit. He puts people at ease. That's all. What's wrong? Yeah, it's nothing to worry about. Story netted me a tidy little bonus. Let's hear it for finally getting rid of my bad luck charm. Colonel's one heck of a guy. By bad luck charm, do you mean Dorothy? Speaking of whom, she's not with you? I was only looking after her while she was learning the ropes. That big story meant the end of our mighty team. Still, it worries me to think that she's gone off on her own. I'm kind of trying not to think about that. I just want to enjoy a nice vacation with the bonus I got. Shouldn't you be chasing the next big scoop? Or are you checking in on that Duke guy who kicked us out? Ah, Duke Dunnan. Our own walking catastrophe. From everything I've heard, he's a real hedonist. More so than most royalty, anyway. Rumor has it he even drives Her Majesty up the wall. Sounds perfectly believable to me. But he said he was the next in line to succeed the throne. Seriously? I don't want to have to call that fat jerk my king. Well, given Her Majesty's age, it's not that unreasonable. Plus, there's the fact that her son died quite some time ago. A lot of people would be opposed to it, though. I'm guessing you don't know much more than we do. Which would mean you're chasing a different story, right? Ha! Bullseye! Man, I can't sneak anything past you kids. Yeah, you're right. But that's all I'm saying. This one's just too big. You don't think you're overstating things a little. But hey, whatever. It's not like it'd go shouting it from the rooftops. I look forward to reading it myself. Reading it for myself. Oh yeah, just leave it to me. By the way, have you two had dinner yet? Let me take you out and treat you both. Seriously? Thank you very much for your generosity. Yeah, Niall is awesome. Alright, give me a moment. I'm going to grab a drink because my throat gets dry doing Niall's voice. Granted, my throat gets dry doing any voice. Oof. Okay. And while we're in a bit of a lull, I'm going to... Okay. Ah, right. Lots of stuff happens in this chapter. And it doesn't slow down. I suppose having this much sewing to do is proof that the children are full of energy. Well, it will wait till morning. And for now, I'd best get some sleep myself. Please watch over them tomorrow, adios, and keep them safe. What's that noise? Sounds like someone put wood on the fire. That smell. It can't be. Wake up, everyone. I didn't do anything! Huh? I'm still half asleep. Daniel! Polly! Wake up! Hmm? What's going on, Matron and Theresa? I'm kind of scared. There's a fire! Everyone up! What? Really? We're going downstairs, now. Everyone stay close to me. Whoa, what the heck? It's all smoky. I'm scared. I'm sleepy. Come on. Hurry to the exit. Ah! Eh! No. Hey, Adios. I don't care about me, but protect the children. Yeah, that happened. Oh man, my poor aching head. That must be one heck of a hangover. It was kind of impressive the way he drank the whole bar, though. You sure you're okay? You want some water? Or the bucket again? No, I'm good. I've got an event to cover. Oh, really? Well, thanks for taking us in yesterday. We're both very grateful. Just pass on anything interesting you hear to me. I'll be around for a while. Or two. Okay, see you later. Oh, goddess, why is the light so bright? I love Niall. Well then, let's say we head to the guild. Fine by me. We can see if Jean has any work for us. Alright. Before we continue, I'm going to scroll down. Okay, so the guide actually recommends that rather than going to the Bracer Guild, we do the first quest before doing that. Because it actually has different dialogue, and it's actually kind of funny. So I gotta find who we need to talk to. I know it's somewhere, there's someone around here. Damn, where'd I drop it? I have to get it back before anyone finds out. Oh, wait. So if we talk to him before we get the quest, and then talk to him after. Okay, before we talk to Jean... actually, we accepted the quest, so... I think that's what I messed up on there. Now we talk to Harg. Excuse us. Are you Harg? Yeah, that's me. Oh, are you guys bracers? Yes, that's right. Did you happen to lose a warehouse key? Yeah, I did. I've been working with these barrels around the crane the other... I was working with the barrels around the crane the other day. I guess I must have dropped it somewhere around there. I was waiting around to have a drink at the Aqua Rosa. Probably dropped it in the area. Once I got to feeling good and toasty, I decided to take a walk around here. You were wandering around the harbor drunk? What if you dropped it in the water? What if you fell in the water? What do you expect? I couldn't resist the ocean air, you know? Well, talking isn't going to get us anywhere. Well, I figured I must have dropped it somewhere in the harbor. I guess we've got to do some walking around. We've got some walking around to do. Indeed. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to make your lives any tougher. I gotta get back to work. Let me know if you find it. Please contact us if you think of anything else. Yep, yeah, bet. Alright. So... what we're gonna do we're going to do this quest. And I already know where we're going, so we're in luck there. Because he dropped it off the bridge, I believe. Yep. There's something shining below us. It's something in the water. I wonder what it could be. If Mr. Harg were here, maybe we could check it out. But what do we do? We can't exactly dive in to have a look. If we had something in hook to snag it, then maybe. I hope you can guess what we're going to do. Going into the Aqua Rosa bar. And, do you think we could borrow one of these? We'll have to ask the shopkeeper. The bartender's on the first floor. Oh, right. Hello, welcome. Hey, we saw you had some fishing rods upstairs. Would you mind if we borrowed one? Oh, not at all. Just say the word and you're welcome to borrow it at any time. Just bring it back when you're done. Yep. We're fishing up the warehouse key. Because that is exactly what is down there. Looks like someone dropped something. Check it out. It might be useful. Maybe we should pick up some kind of tool or... Oh, I know. Ta-da! I get it. You're going to try fishing it out. Isn't that going to be a bit difficult? Just you sit back and watch the magnificent Estelle at work. Fine, do as you please. Check me out, I got it! Pretty impressive. I have to admit, I didn't think you'd be able to do it. Hey, that's not really the same as congratulating me. But check it out, this looks like the warehouse key Mr. Hart was talking about. No telling how it got dropped in here. Let's bring it back to him. Okay. And now we go. Hey there, Mr. Harg. Whoa, keep your voices down. The other is going to find me out. Oh, oopsie. Anyway, about that key. Oh, that... We found something. This is the key, right? Yep, this is it, yep. No bones about it. Hey, thanks you guys. You really saved my skin. Say, why is it all tangled up with fishing line? It's kind of a long story. Well, no big deal. I gotta split. Thanks again. And let's return the rod. Ah, thank you. So, they got a smile upon your rod today? Just let me know if you're hungry. I'll cook you the best meal you've ever had. And there we go. That one's done. We should stop by the guild before we leave. Jean may have some work for us. Ah, good thought. Okay, so we can't do that one before we talk to Jean. That's fine. We're going to go up here. We're going to talk to... Nope, they're not here. Alright. We'll talk to Jean. Let's report that in while we're here. Good morning, Jean. Good morning. Good morning. You're certainly here early. Yep, just like we promised. I know it's early, but do you have any assignments for us? Ah, music to my ears. Let's see, there are so many options. Go easy on us. Oh, hold on just a moment, please. Hello, you've reached the Bracer Guild. Oh, it's an incoming communication from the White Magnolia. How unusual. I'm impressed you were able to reach us with that old comm equipment. What did you say? I see. That's definitely a major issue. Yes, I understand. I'll send someone over shortly. What's wrong? Another case? It could be a case, or just an accident. I'm not sure. Last night, the orphanage on the coastal road caught fire and burned down. No way! Any idea who might have done it? That was the proprietor of the Minoria Inn who called. Are you two familiar with the Mercia orphanage? Familiar? We were there just yesterday afternoon. Are the kids and the matron doing okay? That I don't know. We have to conduct a full investigation, and it has to be as thorough as possible. Would you be willing? Of course we would! Let's head over there now, then. Good. Take care. So, that is the first mission. The first story mission. However, as much as I want to help the poor orphans, we have 2 other missions to take care of before that. And we'll also take out some enemies on the way. At this point, we also have a new magic ability on Joshua. White Gehenna. Ooh, perfect. We get aerial on all 4 of them. And then we get to see White Gehenna. Ground opens up, and a bunch of bats fly out. And has a 20% chance of fainting. But the big boar actually retreated. What we're going to do is try to kill the big one. While Estelle does some smaller attacks on the moth dude that's over here. Oh boy. Just what I love to see. Free experience. Okay, so it's a death blow too. Reduces searching empty chests. That's really sad. So we're going to save Death Blow 2 until we come across the monster we need to take out for the chapter. Ooh, okay. These guys are not easy. I forgot how much of a pain the Roadrunners are. I'm going to Earthwall. There is no point in being risky here. Because they have instant KO moves. And let's see. Okay. This might be a case of we need to grind after this episode. In fact, I'm fairly certain we will need to. However, let's just try to take out as much as we can. Okay. This is not good. One more try and then we'll flee. Let's see. Yeah, we should be able to force the issue. And we can. Perfect. Ooh, this one worked perfectly. Okay. So the Roadrunners are not fun for us. To say the least. Well, we'll just continue on. Do a Tira Bomb to fully restore. Oh boy. There we go. Took those guys out fairly easily. So how's everyone doing? Enjoying Valentine's Day? Nope, we're not facing a Roadrunner right now. So the Saffrel Tower is that way. We're not going to go there quite yet. Oh, okay. We might have to. Well, for now... Oh, we can shop here. And in fact, there's a new food item. And we're gonna rest, because money is not an issue for us. Because I can always just sit for about an hour and grind up money. Oh, it's over by the Saffrel Tower. Well, that gave us a chance to heal. You have found disappointment. There it is. So, I'm going to save before this. I'm going to... Oh boy. This is all going to depend on how far they're able to move. Great. So Joshua's... Oh. Oh. Okay. We're going to heal really quickly. Wait, can't heal that way. And we're going to try again. Okay, so the palms are them calling for backup. That's a pain in the ass, but we just gotta deal with that. Yep, that's too risky. I think this is what we need to do. Oh! Okay, I'm gonna reload our save because I forgot, I didn't realize that part. These guys have a property that really hurts us if we're not prepared for it. And we are really not prepared for it. We may have to go back to the city. Because they are completely immune to physical attacks. They reflect physical attacks. And they cause mute on hit. Or have a chance to, at least. Okay, we're going to give Joshua the Briny Delight. And since the other ones are all fainted, or we just really can't afford to wait on them, this one's going to take us a couple of tries, simply because I didn't have the equipment for it. There's too many of them for this. We're just going to hope that a good majority of them get hit, and... oof, okay. This is not the best. Oh, yeah, nope, this one's even worse. We're going to give this 5 tries from that previous try. This is a question of, will we be able to do enough to them before they start moving in? okay. The one in the very back is now fainted. We did that to give him defense up. And are just hoping. There we go. Come on. Okay, we killed 2 of them. And we're in a much better place this time. Yeah. We just have to go all out with this. That hurts. Luckily, we have the Azalea Rose, which is a good revival item. But that's just not fun. Hey, I'm not going to complain about that. And we'll use it. No, let's use an apple ice cream. I think this is almost the run that we needed. We have at least one thing to cure Mute. No, this was not the one. That was the closest we've gotten yet. I'm gonna put it there. And we're gonna hope and pray. I think we just need to make sure we can avoid a little bit of damage when we're able. Yeah. That could have gone worse, honestly. Can't remember if taunt makes it so she'll automatically attack. If that's the case, that's going to really hurt us. Nope, we're good. We're just gonna heal up Estelle. And of course, I didn't pay attention to which one I was targeting, so... Oh boy. We need to heal. I think we got it. We're going to do Briny Delight on Estelle. Oh, of course, that just wasn't quite enough. Oh, all we have to do is hit with anything but a physical attack. We did it! That one took some doing. And that also gave us the O-type test model. I guess it doesn't actually tell us. So, give me a moment. I'm going to... Yeah. The guide says to wait until you get your next party member to go into the tower just to make it easier, so we're going to do that. I'm also going to double check here. Okay, so the Roadrunners don't really have anything spectacular. I'm very glad I didn't just go all in and equip the Death Blow, because that would have ended badly. Because if that got reflected, that could just kill me. I'm not even saying that's a joke. Ah, here we go. I came here from Zeiss to do market research into orbital-powered firearms. The Aryan Causeway is crawling with some extremely aggressive monsters. I have an extremely important prototype model that I was trying to work the bugs out of. Oh, I saw the bulletin board. So what you lost was this orbital gun thingy? Yes, that's correct. If you should find it, I beg of you. Is this a prototype gun? Well, how? How'd you get your hands on this? The monster near the Saffrel Tower had it. They probably wanted it for the Septium mechanism. In Adios' name, thank you so much. Oh, thank goodness you found it. And now we've fulfilled your request. Pardon us, but we must be going. Why are you in such a hurry? Please, at least take this with you. Just as a token of my appreciation. I wish you luck on your future endeavors. Thanks. We got an Attack 2 quartz, which we're going to give immediately to Joshua, I think. Yes. Yeah, I think that's the best way to go about it. And we're going to turn these 2 quests in before we go and help the orphans. Find the prototype and the Aryan Road monster. And I believe that's all we have for this particular moment. Yes, it is. So, let's go help the orphans, shall we? Sure, one of them's a punk, but they're still orphans. There's a shining palm here. I have to at least try. Oh, right. I keep forgetting about that because I set them back after the last one. We're going to move these guys back forward. That way, we're actually able to reach the Shining Palms in one attack. I'm just waiting for a Sepethup to appear near the beginning. You can't do that to me, game. I'm not going to do it without the Sepethup, because if I don't kill one, it's not worth it. Alright. do this. We'll do this, because it really doesn't matter. And then, Estelle is going to use that. And Joshua is going to attack on the 50% attack boost. Of course, the one that ran is the one that I had attacked. Oh well. At this point, we want the Sepith. Because 70 of everything is pretty important when we have nothing for wind. Also, it's just the first area after we leave her on, so that's really easy for me to farm up. And then we go to the orphanage. This is terrible. It's just gone. Well, who do we have here? Are you from the Bracer Guild? Yeah. You're all from Minoria, right? Yeah. We came to help pick up the pieces. We were here last night around midnight trying to fight the fire. As you can see, it could have gone better. So then, what about Matron Theresa and the kids? They're all doing fine. Don't worry. Right now, they're sleeping at Minoria's Inn. Given the size of the fire, it's a miracle that no one was badly hurt. Thank goodness. Yes, at least that's something. We're here now to clean up what we can. How about you two? We really ought to check up on everyone at the inn. Sorry, but that'll have to wait. Huh? Now that we're here at the scene of the crime, there's a lot that strikes me as weird. We need to find what clues we can before the trail goes cold, so to speak. I know how you feel, but this has to take precedence right now. Right. We're bracers, after all. We have to find out what happened. Right. So let's see what we can find. Looks like you'll have your hands full. Good luck. Alright. Just so I don't miss anything, I'm going down. Alright. It's all pitch black. Huh? What's wrong? Maybe this is just me. But does the hinge here look weird to you? Like it's been torn off or something? It does, actually. As if it happened before the fire started. Wow, this place is ruined. Hey, do you smell something strange? Yes, and I think I know why. Let's see. Yeah, where? So, most of the stuff here we don't have to actively investigate, but I'm going to go through all of this. So the barrels, the herb garden, the table here. Let's see, the milk cans, which we already did. The piles of wood next to the gate. And yeah, technically there are 3 spots in the herb garden. And then we talked to both the men. Since the fire's burned so much, I guess the only thing to do is rebuild. I don't know what Matron Theresa is going to do. I mean, it's going to be really expensive. Man, I was in shock yesterday. I mean, seeing the sky go all red in the east over Minoria. I tried to get here as quickly as I could, but everything was already gone. And then... I think... No, it's on the east end. Sorry. Right here. So... Alright, we've taken a good look around. What do you think? I'm not sure, to be honest. First off, the fire doesn't appear to have started in the building. It most likely started outside. Outside? Over here. It looks like the area, this area is the point of origin. Ah, where the wall collapsed. How can you tell? Because the fire damage is worse here than anywhere else. Compare it to the other areas nearby and you'll see. Oh, you're right. So it started here, and then spread. You know what this means? Well... Someone set the fire on purpose. My thoughts exactly. That smell everywhere? It's some highly flammable oil. It's everywhere around here, so this had to be the point of origin. How's it going? Sorry. I was just checking something. How's life treating you, Reen? Thank you for dropping in and checking out the stream. It's everywhere around here, so this had to be the fire's point of origin. Same. Well, okay, to be fair, I'm going to play through all of them again, including the official releases to Zero and Azure, but yeah, no, I want all of them to come out, like, now. Plus, don't you think it's weird how everything outside is scattered around? I'm between Olivier and Blue Blanc, honestly. I like the flashy, over-the-top characters. Or I'm not going to say his actual name simply because that gets into spoiler territory for some of my viewers here. Because I have some friends that tune in who haven't played through the games. Emma's pretty awesome, and Ash is pretty awesome. I don't care much for Reen myself, but I think that's just because I like Estelle more as a main character. But, hey, props to ya. And Altina's just cute and amazing. Even the people fighting the fire wouldn't have done that to the herb garden. Not a coincidence. Someone did this. Is that true? Lloyd I haven't had as much exposure to since I've only played Zero at this point. Is that right? Yeah, Zero's the first one. I don't mind him. I like his supporting cast more than I like Lloyd himself. Tio's pretty awesome. And Randy's pretty amazing as well. But Lloyd's just kind of there. I don't mind him. I don't think any character in the series is bad. I just don't like him as much. This is supporting cast. Chloe? I didn't know you were here. But why? Why would anyone do this? I have so many irreplaceable memories of this place. Why? How? How could someone do something so anything so cruel. Chloe. To be fair, Erica Russell is pretty... Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the only word for it. Tina's amazing, though. And so is Albert. I'm sorry. I'm just so confused. You're not alone in that feeling. I barely know the place, and this bothers the heck out of me, too. It's hard to believe that anyone could be capable of something so this awful. Estelle. But the matron and the kids are okay. Are all okay. So we can be thankful for that, right? Thank you. That does help. I just started morning classes when the dean came to see me. He said that he'd heard that the orphanage was in flames. And while I was on my way here, all I could think about was, they're fine. They're alive. Adios was watching over them. Well, we heard that they're all at the Minoria, at the inn in Minoria, safe and sound. Yeah, Machias tends to be a little grating, especially early on. Personally, he kind of grew on me, but not as much as the other characters in the Cold Steel cast. Elisa... I just don't think she's as strong as any of the other girls in the Cold Steel cast. And then Grace is... yeah, I don't really have a strong opinion one way or the other yet on Grace. But that's more because exposure hasn't been... I haven't had as much exposure to Grace as a character as some of the other characters. I've played through Sky so often. Laura has her ups and downs. I personally like her. My favorite in Class 7 was Fee. In the original Class 7, at least. We just finished up here, so we're planning to go see them. Do you want to come with us? Yes, I would like that very much. Alright then, to Minoria we go. Alright. Off we go to see the orphans. Yeah, honestly, the Cold Steel cast felt a little too big from the get-go, in my opinion. It kind of hurt a lot of characters. Machias and Eustace kind of got the worst of that because they started immediately way too abrasive. Matron, everyone. Miss Chloe! You came! Is anyone hurt? We're okay. I's okay. Thank goodness. I'm glad you're here. Is that Estelle and Joshua I see with you? Yes, since someone contacted the guild. We're investigating the incident and thought we'd stop by. I see. Thank you for taking the time. Investigating? You mean about the fire, right? Do you know who did it? Well, how to put it. So, who's hungry? Who's hungry? I missed breakfast, so I was thinking about getting some food. Good boys and girls who join me will get some sweet treats. Really? I just want some pudding. But... Come on, Clem. Huh? Quit griping, come on. Let's go downstairs, Miss Chloe. Okay. Phew. That was close. That was close. I really wouldn't want the little kids to hear about this. Indeed. Although I get the feeling that Mary understands at least some of what's happening. From what I've been hearing, Fee comes back in the next saga, the Calvard saga. So, Kuro. So, she's going to... Oh yeah, and Crow's pretty important as well. You can't exactly discount Crow. But yeah, I think Fee is going to become more important as the series goes on, since she is part of the Bracer Guild now. And that's kind of a core concept within the Trail series. But, yeah, half the class didn't really feel important until later on. Oh, actually, no. Gaius is pretty important as well, just due to what he is by the end of Cold Steel 4. Or, by the beginning of Cold Steel 4, I guess I should say. So it's hard to ignore him as an important character by that point. At the beginning, he was just kind of there. Really? That's kind of sad. Because they're kind of the main reason Sky is as awesome as it is. The Crosspell saga had everything between the Crosspell Police and the Bracer Guild. And a lot of what happened in Cold Steel, or how you go about everything in Cold Steel, was because Sarah was the teacher for Class 7. We'll see as the saga goes on. Yes, isn't she great? Isn't she great? I'm happy to have her around. Now, you were saying, please, tell me what you can. Thank you for your understanding. Okay, then. First, we checked out where the fire started, and it does appear that it was set deliberately. My suspicions were correct then. Yeah. However, as I said, it does bring him up in importance simply because the Dominion is a big thing throughout... Oh, why can't I remember the name of the continent now? Zemuria. Had a little brain fart there. But yeah, it did come out of nowhere. And I felt they should have done a better job foreshadowing it. But I think that comes down to they just didn't give enough character growth for the characters outside of Rain. Yeah, there's been at least one in every saga. Because you have Kevin in this saga. Yeah, Elisa really was done poorly, and I think it's just because they rushed into her as possible romantic interest, and then nothing. Well, okay, not nothing, but not enough. And it takes until you get a couple games in for her to really be important, whereas you go into Trails in the Sky, Estelle is immediately noticeable for her tomboy attitude. Joshua's the one who keeps her down. Scheherazad's a drunk. Olivier is just flamboyant and... why? Chloe is grace incarnate. They have so much character growth just through... character development just through how they interact with people. And Class 7 was just... okay, you got 10 people in the same room right away, but no build-up for who they are. And with Elisa, they kept a lot of it secret anyway. I've always been very careful about fire, so I suspected it might have been something like that. Do you have any idea who could have done this? Whoever was responsible must have had some kind of motivation. Yeah. I honestly think that would have been a really good choice, because Rean, until he gets Valimar, feels kind of empty in my opinion. He does get better as the saga goes on. I really didn't care for him in Cold Steel 1. And I think if Elisa was the main character, she'd get more character growth. And with Rean as a Joshua... Yeah, that is true. I don't think that's a bad thing, personally. But that's me because I absolutely love Trails in the Sky. But I would get that, and I wouldn't fault people for that. I have no idea. We have no real money to speak of, nor has anyone ever borne a grudge against us. So it wasn't a robbery, and it wasn't for revenge. We have to acknowledge the possibility of that someone did just for fun. Did you happen to notice anything unusual leading up to or during the incident? Yeah. Everything with Black Alberic really just didn't feel connected to Elisa, despite it being her father. Just because, well, that was just kind of fluff. I haven't played Hajimari yet, and I'm keeping myself unspoiled as much as that is very hard to do because I really want to play any version of it, but I can't read enough kanji for that. Yeah, I do agree there. Honestly, as I said, a lot of the characters, specifically in Class 7, didn't get enough spotlight until their moment came. Emma kind of suffered the same thing. And I feel she's kind of overshadowed by her grandmother. Because we learn about Crimson Roselia before Crimson Roselia is even a character in the game. Whereas Emma is just a descendant until she finally gets to come out as her own. Any strange people hanging around the orphanage, for instance? Yes, actually. Not during the daytime when you were there, but afterwards. Though I can't imagine what he would do. I can't imagine he would do something like this. Who's he? While we were trying to escape from the burning building, the beams fell in and blocked our way through the entry hall. But then he showed up and helped us all get free. We owe him our lives. Really? Was he Minorian? Right after he helped us, he called the villagers over and left in the confusion. I asked the other villagers about him, but no one seemed to know anything. Sounds suspicious. What business would anyone have around the orphanage at such a late hour? Did you notice anything in particular about him? He was a man, maybe in his late 20s. He also had brilliant silver hair. Silver hair? He had a troubled look about him. That made him seem far older than he looked. But he didn't strike me as a bad man. He sounds suspicious, but he did help you out. Doesn't sound like our guy to me. Joshua? What's with the goofy stare? Oh, it's nothing. Perhaps he was just a bracer who happened to pass by. I think we should disregard him as a suspect. Okay. Pardon me. Oh, hi, Chloe. Where are the children? They're downstairs having some dessert. Maiden Teresa, you have a guest. Hmm? Pardon my intrusion. Oh, Mayor Dalmore. Oh, so the bracers I met yesterday are here as well. Jean's reputation for responding quickly is well earned. Now then. It's good to see you again, Matron Theresa. After I heard about what happened, I came over as quickly as I could. I'm glad that you're safe. Thank you, Mayor. It's very kind of you to come by. I know you're a very busy man. Nonsense. It's my responsibility to look after all the areas of the region. More to the point, those who did this must not be allowed to get away with it. Yeah, I can get that point of view. I mean, as I said, for the Class 7 girls, I like Fee the most. Part of that might be because I was enamored with the idea of the Bracers Guild, and she ended up being one. Part of that's just she had an interesting backstory, and it was immediately brought into light by Cold Steel 2, where Emma's was hidden in the background until you got a good ways in. You find out about it, but it's not fully apparent until later in. And I kind of wish she got more spotlight early on. She was just kind of there for Cold Steel 1. She didn't have any moments outside of interacting with the other characters that set her apart. Whereas every other girl in the Class 7 cast had something. Not much, but something. But again, that's just from Cold Steel 1. Cold Steel 2 and onward, Emma's awesome. Joseph always loved that place. Such an atrocity. Allow me to express my most heartfelt condolences. Thank you. But I'm sure that he would just be relieved that the children are alive and well. My sole regret is that all my mementos of him were lost to the fire. Matron Theresa. Tell me, Bracers, have you any thoughts on who might have done this? We've only just begun our investigation, so it's too early to say, sir. It does look like it might have been done simply out of malice, however. I see. What a terrible thought. For something so heinous to happen in such a peaceful place. Pardon me, Mayor. What is it? Do you think that those people might have had a hand in it? Whoa, hold up. Who do you mean by those people? You encountered them yesterday. The ruffians down in the warehouse district of Rouen. Oh, them. Pardon my bluntness, but what makes you suspect them? They've been openly defying the mayor for quite some time now. They certainly seem to get their kicks out of causing trouble for him. And since he and Matron Theresa are friends, Gilbert! Sir? Wild speculation does no one any good. This is a dire offense. We must have no false accusations. My apologies, sir. That was foolish of me. I think it would be best to let the Bracers identify and locate the ones responsible. Can I count on your help? Sure, leave it to us. We will devote our full attention to it, sir. Good, good. I'm glad to hear it. By the way, Matron Theresa, I do have one question to ask. What is it? What do you plan to do with the orphanage now? Rebuilding will take time, and not inconsiderable amount of Mira to complete. Honestly, I'm at a loss. We have a modest reserve of Mira, but the cost will be phenomenal. Matron. I was afraid of that. Well, I have a proposal of sorts for you. What might that be? At the Dalmore estate, in Gransell, I have a villa. I only use it's only used for special occasions, so what say you to having the children stay there for a little while? Oh. But of course, charging rent would be particularly boorish of me. You'd be welcome to stay there for as long as the rebuilding process takes. But there's no need for you to shoulder the burden of our troubles. But the villa sits unused. If you have misgivings, then I will grant you control of the grounds. Think of it as a well-deserved reward, if you will. There. May I have some time to think it over? The offer is most generous, but I can barely process it with everything going on. Perfectly understandable. You should get some rest. I must be off as well. If you decide to accept, please feel free to contact me. I will. Thank you so much. So very much. Let's go, Gilbert. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm going to be replaying the game at some point. My goal with these streams is actually to start playing through all of them. I wanted to start from the very beginning, because, again, I've got some friends that are watching that have never been exposed to the series. And I don't feel it does the series justice if I don't start from Trails in the Sky first chapter. Wow, that was a shock. He's certainly the generous type, on par with Mayor Maybell, maybe. Indeed, particularly in light of his being a former noble. What do you intend to do in regards to the mayor's offer, matron? Yeah, no, you're not wrong there. Even Roselia was kind of not very adult. That's really the best way to put it. She was kind of a brat sometimes, and I loved it. Especially because she's really, really ancient. And Emma had to take charge due to that. Cold Steel 4 is really where Emma gets to shine, in my opinion. Because every interaction with the Hexen clan just shows how much Emma is an important character. Oh, she more than just talked her down. I think there were definitely points where she forced her into the bath to make sure that she was actually cleaning, making sure she was eating properly, even if she had to force food down her throat. Emma was the mom, despite being the youngest. Well, what do you think of the situation? Yeah, Cold Steel 4 was great. Every character got a lot of really good spotlight moments. I am going to... Again, I'm replaying all of them. I can't wait to get back to Cold Steel 4. Of course, I'm lucky. My favorite one is early on, because Trails in the Sky second chapter is my favorite game. Just bar none. I love the way they handled it. Conventional wisdom dictates that you should accept it. However, once you've gone to Grand Cell... Oh, never mind. You're always such a thoughtful child. It's alright. I want you to give me your honest opinion. The herb garden and the people I care about would be gone. So, and with you and Joseph gone, I feel like all of my good memories will fade away. I'm sorry. I'm just being stupid and selfish. I share your feelings. Yeah, I haven't been paying attention to how other people rate the characters. I try to go in fairly blind to all the games. I'll look up guides and stuff, because you can't go through these games without. But I mostly just play them. I enjoy every character. Again, everything with Olivier and Blue Blanc just makes me smile. Blue Blanc is just so over the top. And honestly, I love how Ouroboros is structured. It's a cool system. And Falcom does a good job with it. The orphanage is home to my memories of him, as well as the children's memories. But though memories are precious, having a place to live is of the utmost importance. Yes, ma'am. I always used Reen as purely crafts, though I had him using some magic on the side. He was always, well, funny enough, he was always the Joshua, using the time-based magic mostly. And Emma was purely arts for me. Yep. That said, I was always the shitty guy who gave Reen the Master Quartz that increased the XP right away. That way he was just overleveled. Because I like to play in Nightmare mode and hate myself. That's what I'm doing in this playthrough, in fact. I believe this will all be settled soon. Please try to focus on attending to the campus festival for now. The children are really looking forward to it. Yes, ma'am. Estelle and Joshua, I wish I could have been of more help, but I must leave this investigation in your hands. We will handle it, ma'am. We're going to take down the culprit. You can count on it. Yeah. That is a pretty good build. Honestly, Cold Steel 3 and 4, I always had... Well, the only way I could put it, a craft user, an arts user, someone to just delay the enemies into oblivion. And then usually Sarah or Fee, simply because I'm able to just chain turns ad infinitum. It was kind of funny. Taking 10, 20 turns in a row simply because I keep chaining every spell that I could. Every art that I could. This sure has turned into a royal mess. Where should we start the search? Maybe we should go to the guild and report back to Jean. We can figure out a plan of attack then. Sounds good to me. Something wrong? You look like something's bugging you. Oh, I'm sorry. My mind is just all over the place right now. I know how you feel. By the way, Joseph was Matron Theresa's husband, right? Oh my god. They don't need to do that much. We're not going into this Gaia levels of damage. No game needs to do that. He died several years ago. But he meant a great deal to me as well. I see. Wait, does that mean you're from the orphanage too? No, nothing like that. He just did a huge favor for me a long time ago. We were close again when I came to Rouen to attend the academy. Oh, I see. So in other words, every time you came in by to play, you ended up helping out, like part of the family. Yes. He was like a father to me, but the shock I experienced was nothing compared to that of the matron and the other children. fair. Yeah, fair. It still feels really awkward sometimes having JRPG enemies with that amount of health. It's Chloe. Mary, what's gotten into you? What's gotten you into such a hurry? Listen, Clem's gone. Huh? You don't mean he's left Minoria? Can you give us some more details? Okay. After that old man showed up, Clem went upstairs. In a couple of minutes, he came back down all red in the face, saying, "They're not going to get away with this." I am as well. I hope they do a good job with it, because the OVA movie they tried to do for Trails in the Sky was god-awful. I got a couple minutes in and just thought, wait, they're just starting off with Sky second chapter and skipping everything in it. It shouldn't have been a 1.5 hour OVA. It should have been a series. But nope. It made me sad. And he just ran off. I wonder who he meant. Don't suppose it's the gang at the warehouse. Yes, I believe it was the Ravens. You probably overheard what the steward said. Oh no! I hope he's not planning to go and find them himself. It can't be. I can't allow this. I have to find him at once. We'll come with you. If we hurry, we might be able to catch him before he gets to Rouen. Miss Chloe? Don't you worry. I'll bring him back safely. You just look after the other children, alright? Okay. Good luck. Oh boy. Well, here's hoping. Because sometimes things can turn out well despite a bad director. Or in spite of a bad director, I suppose would be the best way to put it. Let's head back to Rouen. Alright. Probably gonna end off here soon. I'm gonna get back to Rouen and find a good place to save. And we'll continue off going straight into everything. For now, though, I'm going to rush through. And then between streams, I'm going to grind up on Shining Palm. Because, as I said, I'm the type that hates myself, and I'm playing on Nightmare mode. Since they were here, I'm just going to start smacking them. If I kill one, I kill one. Now, oh, they're not fleeing. Maybe. Hey, there we go. It's going to take more than that, but I'd definitely rather be over-leveled for some of the fights in this chapter. I remember it being a pain. No sign of him on the way. You don't suppose he's already there? Come on, we'll check out the warehouse to the south. Yeah. I really didn't like that in Cold Steel, where they would just, hey, use this and you can fight Shining Palms, and they immediately just give you a level. Okay. Damn, it's almost noon already? Of course, Sky first chapter, it's so much easier to farm them because they have a set spawn. I think all of the other games, except for Sky third chapter, but that's a whole different beast, they're random encounters. so they'll just be alongside a different type of enemy. Though it's a set enemy. No. Clem, please wait. It's no use. I guess he can't hear you. Crap! Why does the bridge have to go up now of all times? It couldn't wait 30 minutes? Oh no. If we don't do something, what do we do? What can we do? Please, Clue, try to calm down. You haven't forgotten what you told us about the bridge, what you told us about the bridge already, right? Huh? Yeah. Unfortunately, Nisa's pretty awful about that. I'm glad they did a decent job with the game. In fact, they did a phenomenal job pulling in all of the old people who worked on the series for Cold Steel 3 and 4. And they did a decent job on the translations. There were typos here and there, but there are typos in this game too. And this game came out... God, how long has it been since he released it on Steam? Way too long. But it's better than the Ys 8 translation. I played that. That was awful. Now, how did people get across before the bridge was built? Oh, a boat. That's right. If I remember correctly, there's a boat you can rent behind the hotel. They are really good at marketing. They do a good job with their collector's editions and with advertising. And just coming out to the public with things. Yeah, they're good with Disgaea. Disgaea still has its moments where even then their writing seems to be a little off. But it's Disgaea and it's mostly humor anyway, so they can get away with it. Anyway, I'm going to save because, honestly, this is a good point to end off. Next time, we'll be going across the river to stop Clem from getting himself killed by the ravens. That will be happening on Wednesday. Yeah. Nisa's more about slapstick humor, and it really doesn't fit Trails. But again, they brought in the old team, and they didn't bring that in quite as much with them. They took it seriously. Mostly because the last time they messed up the Falcom game with Ys 8, they got a ton of backlash. They had to issue a public apology and redo the entire thing. So I don't think they wanted to do that again. So they took it seriously from the get-go. But so long as they continue to do a good job with it, I'm willing to support them on that. Because they're getting the games out faster than Xseed ever could. As much as Xseed did a great job with them, you take what you can get sometimes. That's what we Western fans have to deal with. Anyway, as I said, I'm going to end off there. We'll continue on Wednesday and go save Clem. Anyway, I will continue discussing in chat more than likely. Yeah, you as well. Have a good day, everyone. Or have a good night. Bye.